Well, Brad, I guess first of all, is there any sort of injury updates? I mean, how's Seta from the other night? Took a bit of a knock. Can you just update us on things like that?
Yeah, no problem, Matt. Seta presented really well after the match and again yesterday morning, so Sunday, and today he's been good again. So there's the usual process to go through with any head knock, HIA process, or withdrawn from the game. So he's got to get through that and just tick each day off this week. If there's any issues, then he'll be pulled from availability.
How do you guys, I guess, approach the week? You know who you're playing, you know where you're playing. You've played the Hurricanes twice this season, a bit different to the Sharks.
Yeah.
So how are you going to, I guess, approach the week in terms of video preparation, things like that?
Yeah, look, they know us, we know them pretty well. Over a period of 2 or 3 years, play each other a lot, and then guys go and play in the same team, in the All Blacks or the Māori All Blacks, as the case may be. So we know the teams, we know the coaches, and we know the players from each side. It's a really exciting week, so there's no issue at all getting excited for this week. Another derby game, another finals game, and she's all on. So we just, again, that's exciting. Our process remains the same around just get each day right, get our preparation right. So we want to make sure this is the best Monday we've had this year. So we get through that, and then get tomorrow right, and then we'll build the week as we go through it.
Are you guys happy where you're at? I mean, do you think, gee, we're homing at the moment, bring on the semi, bring on the Canes, come down here and try beat us? Is that sort of where you guys are at? You're pretty happy with how things, I guess, went on?
Look, we're really happy where we're at, for sure, Matt, but at the same time we realise that we need to be getting better every day, and so get better or face the end of the season. So heck of a lot of respect for the Hurricanes. We got things right in a lot of cases for the Sharks game. We know there's a lot that we got out of that we need to work on and be better at for the Hurricanes. They're in a deserved spot, having beaten the Chiefs on Friday night, and would have been interested watching our game. So it's a heck of an opportunity for us to go against the Hurricanes in front of our awesome supporters at AMI Stadium, and filling the stadium there and getting a heck of an atmosphere going for us.
Does that give you a psychological edge, I think, because you haven't lost at home in a couple of years?
I think just being at home full stop is a real benefit. Like I say, fill that stadium, have a 16th player in behind us, and get a real vibe going. It's familiar territory. You're in your own bed all week. You get to do what you'd normally do on a Saturday of the game day, whether that's the netball courts or the footy fields, or having a coffee or a breakfast out. It's really nice to be at home, and like I say, at AMI Stadium, it can't be better. We love our fortress there, and really enjoy playing there.
There's always a lot of talk about Beauden Barrett, pulling the strings of their attack.
Yep.
You guys you've countered him pretty well on occasion with a fast defensive line.
Yeah, look, it's 1-1 this year. Memories are long enough to remember the Wellington game and what we did and didn't achieve there, and also the pressure that the Hurricanes put on us there. So then we turned that around in Christchurch and put on a performance that we thought was pretty clinical. That won't be enough this time. It's semi-final. The big players get up, and we expect Beauden Barrett to bring his best gamers with all their players. So that makes it even more exciting. We've got to be at our best to beat the best and to have a crack. So that's our challenge.
Do you feel you've got a team here that's capable of taking it up a couple of notches?
Yep. Yeah, I think. Look, like I say, said to Matt before, we've got to get better all the time because everyone's chasing, and you get better, then you know that you're performing each day and making sure that we can put the pressure on the opposition. So we need to. They'll would do a lot of homework out of that last game against us, I'm sure. No doubt they've been working on things as they've come through to this game, and we'll fancy their chances, no doubt, and it's going to be a heck of a competition.
Sort of those big aggressive bruises like Lamape and Lamb and Severe. I mean, it's the things that really well.
Exciting, really exciting. We've got to be wary of a lot of them. I think if we put our eyes on them, then their forwards will get into the game, and if we look at the forwards only, then those guys can get into the game. I mean, in a heartbeat, the game can change, and those guys are really athletic, and ball players could turn us around pretty quick. So we've got to be on our toes and be up the whole time.
Brad, what do you make of the Canes form post the June break? It's sort of muddled a little bit. Are they hard to read in some aspects?
Look, they've just won a quarter final and have made their way into the semi-final. So as far as you're concerned, their form is finals footy form. They know what they're about. They're a smart coaching group, and they will prepare really well for us. So we like to know a bit about our enemy. We preview that and prepare for that, but then focus a lot on ourselves and make sure we get our own stuff right, and then we'll be confident that we boys can go and play with their natural flair and ability as well.
And just on the injury front, any update on Joe Moody?
Yeah, look, Joey continues to progress. He'd need to get through, a bit like Seta with his head scenario. Joe's got to get through the week to be able to be a contender to play at the end of it. So it's just the building blocks for Joe and see how he works through the week.
It's been a case, I guess, for a few weeks now, but the outside backs in particular, there's plenty of competition for spaces. How's someone like Israel Dag, who's been around a long time, didn't get a run out on Saturday? I bet he's sort of chomping at the bit.
Yeah, look, everyone's keen. Everyone wants to play now, and like you say, we've got a lot of horses in the stable that are keen to run. So it's up to us to work through the week and pick the right group that we think can get the job done against the Hurricanes. Izzy's been superb. He's totally engaged, whether he's in the playing group or not, and either way, preparing the group to play the opposition for the week. So he's an absolute joy to have in the group, and we love having him there. So we'll see whether this week's the opportunity for him or not.
And do you do anything sort of special or draw on any past experiences, years gone by, or get anyone in the group that you wouldn't usually have in for a semi-final week?
Look, Ray's all set the mindset, and we'll just work through that. I don't know that if it's anything so special as much as just drawing on our own inspiration and what's got us to this point, and then what we need out of that to get through the next challenge, which is Saturday's game. So he's done an awesome job of that throughout the year, and expect it'll be the same this week.